It's the Smell Me Helmet Podcast.
How's it going, folks? It's episode number 7 of the Smell Me Helmet podcast. My name is Danny and I'm here once again with my partner in crime, Darren. Say hi, Darren.
How's it going?
How's it going? How's your man? You're not working. Yeah, man. Remember your man from the zoo? Gorillas. even though I said that on, was it episode 5 or something, was it?
I can't remember.
It was one of them. But Andy Road, just going to give you a quick rundown of this week's episode. We actually have a follow-up from the Ana Kriegel case there from the last episode. Turns out 10 accused of sharing pictures or naming boys who murdered Ana Kriegel. And again, more on that to follow. And we also promised in the last episode that we'd actually go into a bit of background about Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Not that we condone what the man did, obviously, because he's an absolute psychopath. But just to follow up on, again, not making excuses, but why he did what he did.
There's always a reason why people behave like that anyway. So.
Exactly, yeah. And obviously we're going to talk about, obviously, Darren being the big Liverpool supporter that he is, Jürgen Klopp on Sean Cox tragedy. And about Ireland and the importance of Liverpool FC and the return of fans to the games. It was a nice video on Ireland AM, was it?
Today FM.
Today FM, sorry. On Today FM, I watched the video last night and it was quite heartwarming. More on that to follow. And obviously the fallout from UFC 254, Khabib Nurmagomedov's so-called retirement and, possibilities of a UFC lightweight tournament and also possibilities of Khabib coming back for and making a third, again,
yeah.
More of that to follow. And also last night as well, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Pre-fight press conference as well. That was quite interesting. And so Darren, the Ana Kriegel case, 10 accused now.
Yeah.
It went from one woman now. I don't know if the woman accused from the previous episode, we don't know if she's including this 10, so we don't know if it's 9 more and then she makes 10 or if it's her plus 10 more making that 11. We'll look into that more.
They did say that they were going to do what they were doing. They did say that this is what's going to happen. People didn't listen, they shared it. Now, as we said in the last episode, people could have done it out of impulse. They didn't.
Like what I did, but I was lucky enough to have that girl to private mail to listen. Fair warning. Take that down.
Well,
which
at
is
the
fair
same
enough.
time, why I now come here, I don't condone on what
Not at all.
the two boys done. It's disgusting, but you have to remember where the guards and the system is coming from.
There's laws there for a reason, whether we agree with them or not.
And they're still somebody's kid.
At the end of the day.
And there is people out there that will murder you. And I know he murdered someone, but at the end of the day, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
An eye for an eye makes the world go blind.
Exactly, and I think it's wrong they're getting prosecuted because they should be given a warning.
They should be given a severe caution or a fine of some sort. To be getting locked up now is a bit much.
And they won't get locked up. I doubt they get locked up. They're going to make an example out of them.
100%.
But I don't think they'd be locked up.
I think it's a bit harsh to say getting locked up.
Suit them better to make examples around the paedophiles. That's what it suits them better to do.
Yeah, well, come here, listen, they don't shop their own, so. Come on. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm a groomer.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't remember the judge's name, but he was a judge in the CCJ, Criminal Court of Justice, fucking giving paedophiles 10 months and all.
That's crazy. And
that's batshit crazy.
I wonder what will happen to the 10 people or 11.
It's 10 or 11. I mean, examples will be made.
Yeah, but could they actually put them behind bars for that?
I'm not sure. See, because I think that's a fairly new law.
It was only put in after that.
It was just it was a fairly new law. Yeah, so I mean, but then again, as we said in the next episode about laws coming into fucking pass and
the laws that have come in recently are a bit crazy too.
Yeah.
So, we won't touch on that, but
no.
It is what it is. They shared it. They know they're wrong now. because at the end of the day, these people, we don't know what these people work at. If they get a criminal record over this, there's a possibility they can lose their job.
Big time.
And the court should take that into consideration. I think they should, like, because if the people who done it, if they get prosecuted and they get put behind bars, or even if they get a criminal record over it,
or conviction on their record,
that's gonna affect them.
Oh,
in the future,
in later life, trying to get if they not get locked up, but I mean that's still gonna be down as conviction though. Isn't
I wonder what the age is though. What the ages are. That I don't think. Obviously, I won't say it in the article. None of the people who shared it.
Yeah.
But I wonder, are they 18 and up? Well, obviously they're 18 and up, but I mean,
but
are they? They're not going to be middle-aged adults sharing shit like that.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
Would
like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to look at. Like, is it, if it's an 18-year-old that shared it, I think they deserve. I think whoever shares it deserves a second chance anyway. But I mean, if it's an 18-year-old, you really can't give him a criminal record over sharing something.
Yeah. Well, come here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read.
Yeah.
I'll read a bit from the article. It's from the journal.ie. Again, links will be in the description, of course. 6 men and 4 women have been accused of sharing names and pictures on Facebook and Twitter of the 2 boys convicted of the murder of Ana Kriegel. The schoolgirl was aged 14 when she was murdered at Glenwood House. Listen, I'm not going to repeat myself, but I'll just say it anyway. Glenwood House, Larracon, Cloney Road, Lucan, County Dublin, on May 14, 2018. I can't even read this, but her body was found in the disused farmhouse on May 17th, 3 days after she was reported missing. It's just given the background to the story, but again, just for the sake of the listeners, I'll say it again. One teen known as Boy A was sentenced to detention for life with a review after 15 years. Boy B was given a 12-year sentence with a review after 8 years, but is appealing his conviction. Both are now aged 16. They were 13 years old at the time of the murder, and as juveniles had the legal right to anonymity. You know what I mean? and to be anonymous, basically. After their trial, images appeared on social media purporting to identify them. The 10 people aged between 22 and 48 were investigated and had their cases listed before Judge Brian O'Shea at Dublin District Court today. Now, this article was from Wednesday, this past Wednesday, gone to actually 2:14 p.m. if you want to get technical about it. No pleas were entered. Judge O'Shea adjourned all the cases until the 2nd of December next. They will then be expected to indicate how they will plead and have hearing dates set if they are contesting the charges. Section 93 of the Children Act states that no report shall be published or included in a broadcast which reveals the name, address or school of any child concerned in the proceedings or includes any particulars likely to lead to identification of any child concerned in the proceedings. So that kind of puts a bit into bit of context for you there.
22 to 48.
Yeah, I mean 22.
And 22 you can understand. The 48-year-old sharing it. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade here.
A spade, but you can also make the case, listen, at 22 years of age, now obviously not all 22-year-olds are sensible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some absolute turkeys out there that are nearly 30 who are bleeding donkey heads, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, this and see that putting the case back. Stop prolonging things. Just convict him and get it out of the way.
But I think it's just prolonging the agony of anything else.
Just do it. Look, they want to know what's going on.
Sweat them. Make them sweat nearly.
I know what it's like. Like it's horrible when,
when
you're up in court. Like, because especially when something is put back, and you're like, oh bollocks.
You just want to get it done and over with.
You just want to get it done and over with. So I think they should. It's not a big case. It's not a case that's going to go to the High Court.
But it's not that it's a big case. It's because of the story that's connected to.
Yeah, true.
It's again, this is examples are going to be made, Darren.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%, no doubt about it. Because this will, you know, I mean, if they get off lenient,
people will continue to
in future cases, and you know, you're going to get absolute nut jobs who will go and find them and kill them.
And that's going to happen. But see, do you know what? There's a risk of what could happen as well.
Yeah.
They could have protected them boys. they could, how many, 15 or 8 years, can't get out,
Yeah.
get a new identity and commit the same crime.
Look at
And
the Bulljack case.
Yeah, and what's going to happen then? What are they going to do about it then? Like, this is the thing, and I know they're under the age of whatever
They're
16 now.
They're 16 now,
so
but you are at the time as
13
I read,
and 14,
they
was
were
it?
13, but I think they were 13 when they committed the crime, and I think they were 14 when they were sentenced, because it happened in 2018. The year after that was the court case, and then it's been a year since the court case, so they're 16 now.
So why couldn't they just wait till they're 18?
They can't though.
Could they not do that?
I don't. Well, I don't.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. But when you think,
What are you gonna do? Take their passports away, so they can't, leave the country? It's.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Their parents could.
Of course, listen. Like,
they're gonna do anything to protect your child.
Your child. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, even though that child committed a despicable fucking crime, you're still gonna unconditional love.
Yeah, and you can't, like, as I said in the last episode, nobody on this planet brings that kid up to be a murderer.
No.
Unless you're fucked in the head.
Unless you're absolutely fucked in the head. And I think, Darren, unbeknownst to yourself, I think you've made a perfect segue there. Hitler.
Yeah, Hitler. Yeah.
Hitler. The background we
need to talk about that.
We do. Well, I mean, do you want to add that more to the Ana Kriegel? I think that'll probably move on.
No, we move on to Hitler.
We move on, okay. Because, just there's nothing more we can say about the whole Ana Kriegel
I hope
thing.
they don't get convicted, and I hope everything's all right.
I hope they get away with a very severe warning or a fine. I hope they don't get, like, locked up for it.
Yeah, because it's no one deserves. You can't put somebody in prison who shared something online with rapists, paedophiles, fucking hard time criminals. You can't put people behind bars who shared something online for that.
No,
and I think it's ridiculous if they do. Yeah, make an example out of them if you really want it.
Yeah.
But the whole point of Facebook is to share your opinion, and I know it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I don't agree with what they done. Well, I couldn't really care what they done, to be honest. But
I called someone a lying bitch on Facebook the other day, and I got flagged.
There you go.
Because you know why I used the word bitch?
And the world has gone too politically correct.
I used the word bitch, ladies and gentlemen. Bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. And anyone that knows me very, very well knows my vocabulary well exceeds the word bitch.
Yeah.
Trust me, as in smell me helmet.
The proof is in the pudding.
It's on the label, baby. But come here, listen, we'll move on there. We were the last episode, something came about. That's what it was.
We were talking about Hitler.
That's what it was. Because we were talking about the whole Ana Kriegel thing.
Yeah, and
I was saying, would you go back in time if you had a time machine and kill baby Hitler?
Yeah, that's right. I know.
You know what I mean? And we couldn't, because, and funny enough, I sent Darren a video to watch. It was like a quick kind of how could I say, Hitler's background for dummies, let's call it, whatever type of thing.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, and then there was a second part to it as well, which again I'll put in the description. But have to say, very interesting.
Yeah,
learned a lot. He was born in 1899 in, I can't remember the name of the place.
Was it Austria?
No, he was born in Austria, but the town, it was like a very small town. Just give us a second there.
What was it, 1889 he was born?
1899.
1899.
He was born. He actually fought in World War One.
Yeah.
He was injured. And you were right in the money.
Yeah, the last time,
You said that in the last episode.
Because I remember because I read up on stuff like that.
And it was obviously in the back of your mind.
Just to kind of educate myself. Then I was thinking, God, bollocks, am I wrong? I was like, I don't think so.
But you weren't though.
No. I knew, do you know when you're not 100% sure? And honestly, I hadn't got my phone on my hip. So
I have it here, yeah. Adolf Hitler, der Führer, German for the leader, born April 20th, 1889, you were right.
Yeah.
You were right there. I do apologise. Born in Braunau in Austria, and he died allegedly April 30th, 1945. For all you conspiracy nuts out there, in Berlin, Germany.
But then he died. He shot himself or whatever. But wasn't the skull that the Russians took? It turns out it was a female skull.
It was, come here, but see, that skull supposedly was meant to be his mistress or whatever it was. Eva Braun was her name, Eva Braun. But again, because the Russians took the skull, we'll never know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just it's.
But you know, as we were saying in the last episode, people's actions in their adult life all boils back to when they were kids.
Yeah.
And from that video that we watched, we could see why.
Do you know what though? Listen, I don't condone what he done.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Of course it does. His dad was an absolute prick.
His dad was an absolute horrible bastard who basically married into money. His wife at the time was older than him. She died. And obviously at the time he had a mistress. They after the wife died, they got married.
Yeah, but you point out there while the wife was dying, he was screwing into your one, and he got her pregnant.
Well, no, that's what I said. Yeah. You know, his mistress on the side. Yeah.
And then what was it? He got her pregnant, had a kid. She got sick.
She ended up getting sick. The big grim reaper.
Yeah, and then
I think he was poisoning them.
Do you know what? That's probably where Hitler got that side from. Even though what happened to him when he's leading up to his adult life, what happened when he was a kid, you can understand.
Yeah.
But if his father wasn't so strict and wasn't the way he was,
he was a customs officer. He was in Austria.
Well, yeah, he was into politics as well, though, wasn't he?
Oh, the father, yeah. But see, Austrian. He was all pro-Austrian,
and
where Hitler was.
That's where
Germany.
Yeah, and Germany kind of took over Austria.
I think it was. See, you have to remember. See, back then
it was all
the fucking the borders and stuff. It was all changed. Yeah. Like where, for example, where say Austria is now, probably wouldn't be Austria. Do you get me? Or vice versa, or whatever.
Where he lived then probably wouldn't be.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it was like when he was in school and stuff.
Yeah.
He was getting A grades and he was doing
top of the
well.
class. Yeah.
And then he had a brother. Well, his dad used to bash him. His dad gave him a hug.
Nothing's ever good enough.
Yeah, anything he done was pretty much wrong, right? Do
you know why, Darren? Because he was we're after skipping a part. After the mistress died. But when the mistress was sick, they had the father's cousin.
Yeah.
Coming around, right. Actually, there was a vital part of that story there we left out. It was my fault.
Two of us. We got ahead of ourselves. Yeah.
It's a very interesting story, but a bit dark. It is fucking dark. Very fucking dark, right? The girl, the cousin of the father, who was looking after the sick mistress, who would have been his wife.
Yeah.
The fucking dad was dicking her down.
Yeah.
His cousin. First cousin.
More than bread and butter. Seriously.
Well played, Darren. Well played.
That and then obviously the other one, the Hitler's Alfred, the Grim Reaper. He I don't know we don't know if he poisoned him or not, but
that's a speculation on our part.
He was probably a twisted fuck like his son, but he probably did poison her. She kicked the bucket. And then he got with the cousin and was screwing the living daylights out of the cousin. And
they got married.
I
think they had 4 kids.
Four kids. And he had 3 that died. He had 4 kids, 3 that died, and Hitler was the one that survived.
But he was very sick. He was a sick child.
Yeah, and that's why the mother loved Hitler.
The ma fussed over him and was very overprotective of him, where the dad was an absolute horrible bastard. So it was, again, come here, listen. We're telling the story not to try and paint Hitler in a really positively. Oh, poor Hitler. No, fuck him. He was a horrible cunt. He gassed the Jews, right? It is what it is. 6 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no,
6 million. 6 million. 6 million Jews there. Yeah, it is what it is. Proofs in the pudding, but it would explain a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And explained a hell of a lot to me. Let me tell you.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but he as said, he grew up. Went to school. He actually got bullied in school.
Oh no, I called that in the last episode.
You said that.
Yeah.
You said
that. I
know.
I don't condone bullying. I was like, with a hairline like that, he definitely got bullied. But I hate bullies with a passion, and it's horrible to be bullied. But you could tell he was bullied because he has a small cock too, because he was a power. He just wanted power because he had no power when he was younger, because his dad took the power away.
Did you not notice it? Because it was like a kind of stickman figure, cartoonized kind of animated video there that we watched, which I thought was quite funny. But when on the part where he was in the podium, did you notice that Hitler had a box to stand on because he was tiny? Yeah. But it was done on purpose.
Yeah, but
he was tiny though.
He was tiny. But even not the way on the video they showed pictures of him when he was a teenager.
Kind of grown up.
Grown up, yeah. He went to the army then. He went.
The First World
War. He moved away,
yeah.
didn't he? He moved away to get away from the Austrian army because he.
Because he fought for Germany.
Yeah, and then he went to Germany, and then
He was injured twice in the battlefield.
Yeah, he went partially blind over England.
Mustard gas. Something
like that.
But before that, I think it was shrapnel in his leg or something like that. Yeah.
I said in the last episode he was shot in the leg.
Yeah, well, again, shrapnel, shot in the leg, kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but I was wrong. no.
Oh,
it was similar. But
you were close enough.
Like it makes sense. He was involved in World War One.
I always thought that. I wonder was he involved in World War One?
It makes sense why he wanted England, and he was doing like was Poland, and he went after I think it was Czech Republic. It was Czech Republic that he went after, and that's why the English were annoyed, because the English told him, "Here, listen, back off."
You need to back off.
I don't know why. I'll need to look that up. Why?
There's more
too. I'm not 100%.
But see, it was all to do with money, the economy and stuff like that. Because I think a lot of the kind of the European countries, like say France, England, like they all kind of helped each other financially and stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
And America as well. Remember the thing about America?
Yeah.
They were printing out fucking money, and
that's why.
Germany, by the way, not America, printing out money, but they were devaluing the Dutch mark or whatever it was called, like because they thought by printing out more money that they'd have more money, but it just devalues the money.
I was watching before I watched the animated thing you sent me last night. I was telling you last week I was watching a thing on Netflix about Hitler, about World War II and stuff, and World War II in colour. That's what it's called. I have to say I watched them. I'm not finished it, but I've watched a few episodes, and the reason why England were involved is because England helped France. Germany was going for France. And France couldn't. I think France were involved in World War One, weren't they?
Yeah,
and
that's the Battle of the Somme was in France.
That's
World War
why.
One.
That's right. That's why they couldn't.
Jeez, that was
they hadn't got the soldiers basically to fight back Germany, and that's why Hitler was like, right, they're an easy target. I'm going to get them.
Yeah.
So he went and he done that. So then the English got involved, and then the English came along, and the English helped them out, and then there was. Germany wouldn't sit down with Winston. No, your man. What's your man's name? I can't remember your man's name, but he resigned.
Hey, now the fucking
before Winston Churchill. I can't remember his name.
Fuck. We always do this.
Yeah. Anyway, your man. That's what I'm going to call him.
Your man there.
And then that's
the English bloke there that was in charge.
Threw me off completely there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Hitler. Winston Churchill and Hitler.
Yeah.
Hitler didn't want to go to war with England. He never wanted it.
Which is, I think, is gas, no pun intended.
So it claims in the episodes, but maybe it's wrong. That's what it says there. He didn't want to go to war with England because he knew he couldn't beat England.
No, he didn't have the resources.
See, the thing is with Hitler, he was picking his fights. He was picking them wisely as well.
Listen, he fought smarter, not harder.
Yeah, but this is the thing. He never wanted England to fight with England, and he was playing hardball.
Yeah.
With him, but England never backed down. He never wanted to go to war with them. He realised England wasn't backing down. He was like, "Well, I have no choice now.
I'm in a corner here."
Yeah, so they backed him into a corner. He went and they fought one another. They fought back and forth and stuff. And pretty much England had the radar where they could detect the German jet fire, the bombing,
the bombers. Yeah.
They detected them, but Hitler didn't know that.
No.
But they could see everything that was going on. The minute the Germans got close, like there was like in one when they tried to get the planes, like 78 or something soldiers died.
Supposedly, you know the whole thing with the Northland bombing here, like.
Oh, he didn't know that was
the Germ that now there was two stories behind that. I remember my dad actually years ago when I was younger telling me a story about how the English was able to block the trackers or the radars on the planes or something to that effect anyway, and that's why the German planes, like, they thought you were over England but you were over Dublin, and they dropped them by accident. Now there's supposed to be apologies from.
No, that's true though.
Yeah, Hitler.
That's one of the, it wasn't said like that, but it's what the.
That's the official story. But there's also another story, because obviously, as we all know, that the north of Ireland at the time was under. But still is under British rule.
Yeah.
But like the Dublin Fire Brigade, because there was bombing raids on Belfast at the time, and Dublin Fire Brigade was sent up
to help them.
So I think that was in retaliation.
It could be.
As it's real, like, listen, slow your roll there, stay in your lane.
Yeah, it could be.
As a little
or it could
warning.
be England knowing what they're doing.
Or it could be at the time.
So they say, right, we'll show them, because it was something to do. I don't know exactly, but something to do with Ireland. wouldn't agree. Ireland didn't want to agree with them, but they wouldn't want to get involved in the
The
World
thing
War.
was though, at the time, I think it was actually Eamon de Valera was the president. Fuck him.
Yeah.
If Michael Collins had fucking lived, the country wouldn't be in the fucking state that's in now. But we won't go there.
That's for another episode.
That's for another fucking episode. The next episode.
Yeah. And anyway.
What was I even saying? Okay. I'm not the losing train at all.
Well, I think England knew what they were doing.
I remember now. Sorry. Yeah. Eamon de Valera was the president of Ireland, and in any addresses to the Irish people, he never called it the war. He called it the emergency.
Yeah.
In order to stay neutral.
Yeah, because he didn't want to be involved.
No.
And that's why I don't think it was anything to do with the Dublin Fire Brigade. I think it was England, because they're our neighbours, so we need them. And they won't get involved, so fuck you. So I'm gonna mess with this radar here, and you're screwed basically. And that's what happened. But see, England, your man Winston Churchill, he was clever, and he was very clever because Germany, Hitler's right hand man was the mastermind behind all this.
Oh, he was the puppet master.
Everyone thinks it was Hitler, but he was the one pulling the strings.
Hitler was the angry little man, melting off,
and he was the one doing everything. But that's what it was.
Like Mike Pence and fucking Trump.
yeah, exactly. Mike Pence is a reptile though. That's
that's disgusting. That man's not human.
Any time I think of him, I think of that fly in his head. I'm like, why did you happen to feel that crawling? Like, stop that.
Shake your head now.
I just looking at him thinking,
stop that.
I wanted to put my finger over now the screen where the thing was. But it was annoying me that much. I was like,
put your hand over the screen like that. I put my hand up to the laptop here on the screen.
Yeah, Winston Churchill. He was clever enough, like, you know. He was
smart enough.
Yeah, he knew he didn't want to talk to Hitler. No, he wanted to just show them how here, look, my balls, my Mickey is bigger than yours.
My dick is bigger than yours.
That's what it was. But
100%.
Hitler didn't know that they had the radar. Obviously, 1940 something, 1949.
The war was 1939 to 1945.
1949, that's what it was.
The North Strand bombing was 1941, I believe.
I think so. I think
1941. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just to double check that. Google has the answer.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, right, as I said, there was the
2nd of January 1941.
Yeah. So
anyway, sorry about that.
Winston Churchill. Hitler didn't know Winston Churchill and the English had the radars.
Yeah.
And the Hitler went to attack them in the night because nobody's going to be expecting attack in the night because the sky isn't clear, so they haven't got that 100% vision to see what's going on.
See where they're bombing, yeah.
But they tried it.
Yeah.
He didn't know that they had radar.
No.
And then they were shot down. 78 soldiers was killed.
Fucking
and there was rumours going around because England were helping France,
right.
And then France had to back out because France was screwed. So there was rumours going around that the English only had 200 soldiers or something,
right?
Because the rest were injured, but that wasn't true.
No, it was all false info.
Yeah, it was all false information. So then your man, I can't remember your man's name, who was involved with Hitler, his right hand man. He came up and it was like, right, you know what? If we fly at low enough, the radars can't detect us.
Yeah.
So they flew low enough and they tried it, but the English still came up with a plan to to fight them off. Like, these have to remember, was it the Royal Force?
Was it Hermann Göring or something?
I think so. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Adolf Hitler's right hand man.
Yeah, that's him. But he was the one behind all this.
He's the mastermind.
Yeah, he was the one giving him, and then he was running out of ideas to do and stuff. Yeah, that's him. Evil, horrible. Mike Pence.
He even looks like a reptile.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
The lizard people are all behind all this, I'm telling you.
But see, the thing is with Hitler and the World War,
yeah,
like, there's so many people who were affected with that. Like,
yeah.
Like, when you think about it,
yeah.
If World War 3 was to happen, right,
yeah,
we'd be fucked.
Big time.
Ireland, 0 nukes, 300 bullets, rubber bullets at that. Like, we'd be fucked.
I'll bend over and go, listen, I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Yeah. I don't know what, like, when you think about it.
And I'll enjoy it.
If you imagine Russia.
Sorry.
North Korea.
Yeah.
I'd say Russia would probably side with North Korea to get one over in America. If they ever.
The thing is, though, Russia.
Oh, sorry, not North Korea. China and.
Oh yeah, China. 100%,
and Russia. Yeah. They side with each other.
Yeah.
But see, who I see it, look, and do you know India?
India have their own nuclear program.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and I remember reading something about that before. I seen a video on YouTube about it as well.
But people think, oh, India, Durka.
No,
no, don't mess with them.
Stop that.
It was a recently.
Durka.
You know what I mean?
That's very racist.
No, I'm not racist.
I'm joking.
No, my turban is clean. No, what I was saying there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. They're not pushovers here.
No. Listen. There's a reason why they're fucking doctors.
Yeah.
Because they're a lot smarter than we are.
Or nurses.
And the nurses as well.
Yeah. But I don't know, what happened? Something happened recently with India. Somebody was going back and forth.
Was that to do with Pakistan, was it? Because I know India and Pakistan don't have the best relationships.
No, they don't know.
No, I know that for a fact. It's like China. It's like China and Mongolia.
Yeah, but you couldn't like England and Ireland. Really.
Well, yeah. Similar. There's history there anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but they're not pushovers.
No.
So could you imagine North Korea, Russia, China?
Yeah.
Who would America side with? I think England would automatically go and help
Mexico.
that never happened. I think
Rey Mysterio doing a 619 on fucking Kim Jong-un jungler.
See, there was rumours about him being dead.
Who?
Kim Jong.
Kim Jong-un. Oh, and his sister was meant to be.
Yeah.
His sister was meant to be a horrible cunt.
Yeah, but Maggie Thatcher. The Chinese. Oh, not the Chinese.
The North Korean Margaret Thatcher.
The North Korean Margaret Thatcher. No, but you know there was rumours that the tinfoil hat, like the person, the Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, whatever his fucking name is.
Anyway.
Yeah, fuck him. He was talking, but it's not him. It's his stunt double or something.
It's stunt double.
That's the what conspiracy.
Do you remember Damien Sandow out of wrestling? Remember he was the Mrs. Stunt double?
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
Do you not remember that?
No, I can't actually. The Miz.
Because it would have been around the time.
Oh, the thing with the
black beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Miz Stunt double. Remember, I think the Miz was up for a suplex. I know this is clearly going off. And what's his name? Damien Sandow was doing a handstand with his legs balancing the going up. like he was taking a stall and suplex.
Yeah, I do remember now. Yeah. Yeah. It took me about half an hour to register my brain, and I was like, yeah.
That's what the whole stunt double thing just popped into my head. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, what was I saying there anyway?
Kim Jong-un stunt double.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's like a stunt double.
It's a body double. Sure, Saddam Hussein had lookalikes like body doubles and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case people tried to kill him.
He was the most wanted man on the planet.
That's why.
Yeah.
There was a film about that.
He was an evil fuck, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was. That's another.
That's for another episode.
Yeah, but no, I think if come here, North Korea would do anything to go to war with America.
Come here, we know fuck all about them.
Yeah.
We know fuck all.
Sure, North Koreans would know fuck all about us. They're not allowed the Wi-Fi. They're restricted and they're not allowed to have it on Facebook, for fuck's sake.
No, well, the thing is though, and I know that about China as well. China have like their own versions of social media. They don't use Facebook because Facebook is American.
Yeah, but you know, I worked. There was a Chinese girl I worked with.
Yeah.
She was saying there's not even Netflix in China.
No, but it wouldn't be
because it's American.
It's American.
Look, it's crazy.
They bring out their own versions of whatever. Like I think Google is over there now. I think they're working with them now, but I think initially before that they had their own version, their own like search engine or whatever it was.
So that just shows you what they're hiding from us. What else is going on over there that we don't know about?
Human animal hybrids. Calling it now. Alex
Yeah.
Jones. We got the documents. Did you see him? He was on Joe Rogan. I think it was last week, was it?
Yeah,
last week was it?
Yeah, he's
so funny. And the thing is though, the whole thing with Spotify again, we're going way off the beaten track here.
That's what it is.
But it is what it is. Feel it. Go for it. But like
feeling me waters.
Feeling me water. Whoa.
Remember that in the Phoenix Park? Feeling me waters. Big huge. Remember? Big huge puddle. These tourists standing there with that shit with ponchos on. Me, my car right into the puddle. I felt great hard, I have to say. Not gonna sit here and lie.
They fell in the waters all over them.
And that's for me when I go, I can feel it in me waters. Yeah, what were you saying there?
An evil cunt. What was I even saying?
Yeah, what the
balls.
Hybrids and Alex Jones. And
Alex Jones
on the Joe
Yes,
Rogan.
yeah, because remember you were talking about the whole Spotify thing.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised they had him back on, but did you notice Joe was railing him in
all the time? I kind of thought there was
no, he was still letting him talk. Don't get it twisted. Like he wasn't censoring him, but when Alex would start to go off on tangents, because that's what Alex does, Joe was like, just all Joe was doing, he wasn't central, he was just keeping on track.
Yeah.
Keeping him on track. And that's what Joe was like, listen, you need like a journalist.
Yeah.
I got him to listen, nah, hold on, and then just,
makes sense.
break them.
But I was
won't get him into trouble.
Yeah, that's another thing. But see,
You know?
he says these bizarre things, and they're all look. And I know he sees them online and stuff, and yeah, most things online is.
I know, but not just online, but he actually like conducts his own research, like proper research, like you know what I mean. Not just they're saying on the video on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Like the majority of fucking Facebook, 5G causes coronavirus. Said nobody ever.
No, standing too close to someone causes coronavirus. You gimp, stop.
Coughing on them causes coronavirus, especially if you have it. But listen, we'll. We're going. What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, Alex Jones. When I was watching it. Oh, look! It was a great podcast. Really
great. I loved it.
I really enjoyed it. I always enjoy when he's on the Joe Rogan. And actually, did you see Tim Dillon's T-shirt? 301 gasoline.
Yeah, that's
a joke, yeah.
That's a joke, obviously.
Oh, right,
that's
right.
it. Come here. I
know
you. No, trust me. That's just a fucking shit store.
Yeah.
That's just a shit store. I know Tim Dillon is a comedian.
I know he is.
Yeah,
but I was
he's
like, what the fuck? Because I didn't.
Yeah, no, he's completely taking the piss.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, but did you see the way Alex Jones invited himself to the presidential debating?
Yeah.
What Joe Rogan's doing?
Yeah.
I didn't like how Joe Rogan kept saying, "Oh, but you invite yourself." If you noticed, it kind of was like there's no need to keep.
But come here, this is Joe's way of covering his arse.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah.
Joe was covering his arse.
Yeah.
Oh, you invite yourself. I didn't invite you.
Yeah, and then Alex Jones it was really like, you don't want me to go, like. Me mate.
Snake or all.
Yeah,
We've known each other since 98 or 99.
Yeah, but see, that's, yeah.
21, 22 years.
Near the end, Alex Jones was half cut though.
Half cut.
Well,
was
all
cut.
cut,
Yeah. Joe Rogan. How hammered are you? Not at all.
Yeah.
I actually made a meme out of that as well.
But did you see he wanted to keep going because it was 3 hours or something. Was it 3 hours?
It was 3 hours 10 minutes, I think. They nearly did 5 hours one time.
Yeah. Should he done 5 hours with Duncan?
Duncan Trussell, he's next level as well, that fella.
See, man, Tim Dillon is moving now of LA.
If loads are.
Yeah.
It's because of the riots and stuff. Now, I don't know what it's like now, but I mean, at the time when he moved out.
I've seen this pie chart, and 68% of American citizens think there's going to be a civil war.
Well, come here, listen. We've said it before in previous episodes, and I'm going to say it again.
I think if Trump is elected, there's going to be a civil war.
Yeah.
I don't like the Trump supporters. I think there's white power and stop that.
Now, don't get it twisted. Now, there's black Trump supporters.
Oh, of course there is, yeah.
There's black Trump
I'm just
supporters
saying
as
the
well.
majority.
The thing is, though, the vast majority are kind of white supremacists.
Yeah.
Was it the Proud Boys or something they're called?
Do you know where us humans came from?
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is ironic.
So and really we killed the black off because we gave them all the African. They're not Indians, is it? African. The whites went around riding the Indians basically and gave them all diseases that they couldn't cope with and they died and stuff.
Now, you're talking about the Native Americans?
That's where I am, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They gave them they gave them bedclothes and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember reading this story. I actually remember reading about that in school.
Yeah, look, and
that was dark.
Do you know the way? I was reading them that the other day because I'm not getting all mad into these things and stuff.
Balls deep into that.
Yeah, like look how we. Obviously know how we came to this place.
Yeah, how we started evolution, aliens.
An astronaut hit the earth and there was birds and all here and Adam and Eve really gonna stop lying. I know, don't believe that at all. Adam and Eve, too dirty.
Yeah. You need the Adam and Eve there,
yeah.
Get it. But yeah, stop that.
It's mad though when you look because last night I was
science.
Not
fucking Christian.
No, yeah. Your man was always heading mushrooms. He was definitely
100%.
This fella with a beard came back to haunt me.
I'd be seeing fellas with beards too. If they did magic mushrooms. I'm just saying. But magical sky wizards.
Yeah, look, it's mad when you look back at it.
Yeah,
it's mad how we can.
But come here, here's one for you as well, right? Noah's Ark, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that penguins travel thousands of miles from fucking Antarctica, 2 penguins, to fucking Noah's Ark and fucking what's known as modern day Iraq? Smell me fucking helmet.
Exactly.
Stop
exactly.
that.
Amen. Yeah, no.
The absolute irony of that.
Come here. Like, people years ago really stupid.
But you have to remember.
Naive, sorry.
Naive. I think
stupid is a bit
naive, naive and ignorant. And when I say the word ignorant, I don't mean like, oh, you're an ignorant cunt. I mean ignorant to what's really going fucking on.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, it's not the way, right? See the way kangaroos used to walk on the...
Yeah, they evolved from that, wasn't it? I remember we talked about that.
What? They're not hands. What are they called again?
Feet, paws, no.
Paws, yeah.
Paws.
They used to walk on their paws. But the ground got so hard.
Right.
That they couldn't walk. So that's why they started to walk upright.
And that's why they hop.
I wonder, because we were apes, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where we originated from.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder, because of the global warming years ago and stuff, and the global warming was worse than what it is now, but yet we're cleaning
the climate was much different. It was meant to be like a jungle type climate and stuff.
Years ago it was worse than what it is now.
Yeah.
So but we're still killing our planet. We'll go back to that a different time.
That's different. Yeah.
But I'd say similar things happen with us. This is how we came.
Yeah.
Because see how the kangaroos and the paws, they couldn't. The ground was so hard. You had to walk upright because
they cover all.
And I wonder, was the apes? We were obviously bent over, and that's how we bent over. You like that? we were obviously
bent over.
We were obviously bent over, and obviously the global warming was causing the ground to dry up, and the ground was so bad. I wonder that's how we started walking on our two legs.
I never thought about that. Now, obviously, I'm not an expert either.
Yeah. Neither am I, but
like, that thing when you walk upright, they're called bipedals. I think bipedals. Sorry.
But every time these what are they? Not hybrids. What's the name of them? What we were fucking hundreds of years.
Oh well, Neanderthals, cavemen, Neanderthals.
But you know, every time they bred, there was a better generation.
It kind of an offshoot of.
Yeah. So when you think about boom, up the years, right?
You talk about the evolution.
Yeah.
Human evolution. Yeah.
Coming up to now, 2020.
Yeah.
Up the years, right? You can see up the years. You'll see the younger the generation before us wouldn't have been as intelligent as what we would be because we have Google and stuff. No disrespect to them, but that's just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's going up slowly but surely.
But can I say something just on that part and just hold that thought, please? There was a lady that I used to work with, right? She's about the same age as me, 63, and she's a lot smarter than I am, and I tell you why, because she's still using her brain. I think technology is making us dumb.
Yeah,
it's dumbing us down, because I had to get the calculator on my phone to do, like, I think it was a sum in an old job of mine, and she was able to go pop up off the top of her head. Yeah. Because it's what she's
because
used
she
to.
Was taught.
That
was drilled into her when she
from
was
a young age, yeah.
That you can't. There probably even wasn't such thing as a calculator when she was in school.
Well, that was the whole thing. Oh, you won't get a calculator in real life and stuff. You know, that whole thing years ago. I was like, bitch, I have a fucking calculator on my phone. But you know what though? The joke's on me, because now I need a fucking calculator to do every single fucking thing.
It is what it is. At least you have them.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same token, I can see the world. Even though we're more advanced in technology and like we're more advanced technology, obviously, but I mean, I think it's up to the individual to try and maintain their brain.
Oh yeah, well you have to
maintain your brain.
Now when we're texting, we don't write to anybody. We write through email, text, Facebook, Twitter, all them social media.
And this is pre-COVID, by the way.
Yeah, we don't write letters.
No.
So our handwriting is obviously going to be worse than what it would have been. Could you imagine if you could get someone from
an emoji in the letter?
But could you imagine if you could get someone from 1920?
Yeah. 100 years ago, yeah.
Right, say if someone was still alive now, and you got a 25-year-old from now,
and the 25-year-old,
and you got the 100-year-old to write a letter, and you got the 25-year-old to write a letter. That 25-year-old would not know where to start.
No.
But the 100-year-old straight away.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well,
but then if you give them a tablet or if you give them a laptop, they won't know where to start.
So it's the opposite way around.
There's pros and cons to it.
Pros and cons, 100%.
But as I was saying about the hard ground and stuff, do you reckon that's... Now maybe I'm thinking way too much.
I think I might be getting balls deep into that.
But it makes sense.
Do you know what though? It's definitely food for thought.
Yeah. And I think we should kind of look into that and see.
Well, we kind of, I think off the air, just randomly, I think we started looking up kangaroos or something, was it?
Yeah, that was last week. Because I was looking up this kangaroo in a fight in a Russia circus.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. It's only boxing and all.
Yeah, but here, let the kangaroo. Your man had the kangaroo on a leash. Let him go there.
Let him go.
Kicked around. But if you see how the kangaroo stands there, he stands there in a boxing stance.
Yeah.
So they didn't, as you said, they evolved like that. Their bodies weren't
Do
made.
you ever hear the stories of the boxing kangaroos
Yeah.
and stuff? You know what I mean? They're hopping around.
And the strength of that, that's pure muscle, their tail.
The tail, they stood up on the tail and with the two hind legs.
Yeah,
kicking
kick
in the face.
Yeah, like, I couldn't believe that. I was amazed by a kangaroo standing on his tail.
Like that tail is pure, big, thick.
Yeah, if they could in 25 years' time, if they could swing that tail around, people are fucked.
They probably do fucking now.
They probably can. I don't know if they can. But they probably can, but here, your legs won't be protected.
Yeah, that's fucking very true. Sweep kick to the
Back to what I was saying about the global warming and shit.
Yeah.
And about how the paws and that's why kangaroos are walking upright now. Why we're walking upright now and we're not walking around like little schmeagles.
My precious.
You know.
But it's something I never thought about.
And then now I've seen this article there now. As I said, I've seen it online. It was a couple of months ago, so I'm not 100%. This could be I could be making it up, to be honest, but I'm definitely not making it up. I'm definitely not making it up.
I'm just saying that. I don't know if I'm making it up.
No, do you know what you think?
I don't believe it. Not making it up.
You know what I mean?
Neil Diamond, baby.
Right, but they're saying, I don't know if you heard it somewhere, but they're saying that in 20 years' time, the kids, the babies in 20 years' time, the babies of that generation can read people's minds. And I know Elon Musk is bringing out a little chip,
right,
that you can put
a brain implant.
Yeah, a brain implant, right?
I remember hearing about something like that.
I don't mind that. That won't affect me, because if it's gonna become this trend that everyone's gonna get it, then we can all read people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but what I didn't like was they're giving it to the rich first.
Of course, it's always the way.
How about Elon Musk? How about, why doesn't he, instead of making a chip for this to read people's mind, why doesn't he make a chip for people with dementia?
That's a very good point.
You know, there's loads of people out there suffering from dementia who don't even know what day it is, who are gone away with the fairies, God love them. And by 2045, they say more than half of Ireland's going to have dementia because of alcohol, lack of vitamin D. There's loads of reasons. If you fall and bump your head, you're prone to dementia. A footballer ahead of football, he's prone to dementia.
It's to do with your brain, isn't it? Like a brain injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so there's loads of things. Look, I know this person who has it, and they were asked to play for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And they said they had kids and they have a wife, and he said, "No, I'm not."
You told me that story.
I'm not going to.
I remember. Yeah.
I'm not going to go. They were not going to let Star to come. I'm not going to go and play.
Yeah.
Because he had kids, so he wanted to stay with his kids.
Yeah, you know.
But it turns out he has dementia now. But he has dementia because years ago those big hard balls, they were like being hit with a brick.
Oh, the big, heavy, thick.
They were like fucking medicine balls.
Orange leather. Yeah, like head in the medicine ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You know, like a small medicine ball.
Yeah, and now they're trying to ban it. They're trying to ban it from the younger kids heading the ball.
Yeah, well, it's
that's like going to a prostitute for a hug. It's just like.
No, but no. I'm gonna put it into context. It's like being in the boxing match, but taking away hooks.
Yeah.
You can't.
Exactly.
Or you can only throw
or you can only use your left hand.
Or you can only throw jabs. You can't throw an overhand right.
It's crazy.
Or you can't throw hooks.
Like it doesn't make sense, and I know that. Well, the younger kids, yeah, fair enough, right? If you don't want to, you like nowadays with the technology that we have, the senior soccer players can hit the ball.
Yeah.
Let them do it. That's their choice. They're over the age of 18. And if they're gonna ban it in the younger generation, I think from 16 up. But I don't agree with banning it.
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's ridiculous. But at the same time, they're trying to protect them from getting dementia. How about the get on to Elon Musk and tell him to sort that out?
Sort that out there.
Like, think about it. He wants to make it for people to read minds and stuff. Do it for that.
He wants to make it to make fucking money down.
Oh no, of course he does.
Let's be real.
But he'd make a shitload of money off if he done it for dementia. Dogs are put, and I'm not putting people and dogs in the same category, humans and dogs, but dogs are put down for less. If your dog's back legs go, they're put down. A human is left suffering there that he can't walk, and then there's people left suffering with dementia who don't recognise their family.
That's heartbreaking.
You know, that's tough. That's not. Look, they say that you grieve for someone with dementia before they're actually dead. So you're grieving for that person because that's not the person you fell in love with. You know, that
person who's your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, whoever, or your uncle. You know what I mean? That person that you once knew is gone.
And people don't take into consideration that when the family can't look after them anymore, it's the people who work in nursing homes, work in a public hospital, who have to look after them.
Yeah.
and they don't get enough credit for it. They're left in the dark.
No.
It's the same with mental health patients. They're left in the dark. And
Yeah.
I think it's appalling how this government can leave them in the dark. I think it's a
Definitely.
joke. It's a completely joke. Sure, no matter they have the Aloysius, the
Yeah.
mental health section, right beside the infectious section, and yet there is a offence.
And they are going to get infected. So,
You know, so that's for another day. I'm not
again,
gonna talk
yeah,
too
I
much
know,
about
no. It's obviously it's something that's near and dear to your
Yeah,
heart,
because
so
it's tough because
you can tell.
everyone suffers with mental health. Everybody suffers
Yeah.
with it. And it's like, you know, and whoever tells you they don't are absolute ticks because they do. And they're fucking lying.
In some way, shape or form you do.
Everyone gets depressed. We're in Ireland, for fuck's sake. It's a dark evenings. Everybody's going to be depressed.
Especially now,
You know what I mean? And plus lockdown with dark evenings.
on top of that.
Yeah. But anyway, that's back to the...
back to some sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
We're not going down Rocky Balboa. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and nasty place. It is. Don't get it twisted. He's right on the fucking money with that one. Even though it was a script and a scripted lines in a film, it couldn't be any more truer. But we just talked about Jürgen Klopp and remember your man Sean Cox. Obviously, I'll let you take it over there. You know more than I do.
Jürgen Klopp is the Liverpool manager for you who don't know. He's a you can tell. Look, I don't know him personally now, but you can tell.
Yeah, well, not baked on him.
He's in 8 years. No, you can tell.
He's all tea, don't he?
Oh yeah, here, blind you. You want to wear
Fairly
sunglasses?
white on, but you know what though? Here, listen.
They're natural.
They're not turkey teeth.
No, they're not.
So I just want to get that point across.
They're
I
natural.
don't know why I'm pointing at the microphone like people can see me.
Yeah, little camera. No.
How are you?
Yeah,
How you?
he's deadly. Like your man Sean Cox, he's an Irish lad. He went over. I think it was with his brother to see
2008.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liverpool versus Roma.
Oh yeah.
And he was walking up to Anfield, and I think, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a pub on the corner across from Anfield, and I think he might have been there, and he might have left with his brother and a few friends
Right.
to walk up. But I think that
He was Dublin, wasn't he? I know he's Irish.
from Maid.
From Maid,
yeah,
sorry.
he was Irish. He could have been Dublin. I don't know if he is Dublin or not.
Yeah.
His wife seems like she's from Dublin. Like she has a Dublin accent.
Yeah.
But he was walking up to the Anfield Stadium, to the grounds, and this Italian hooligan. Well, I'm sure he was a hooligan. He was swinging he had a belt buckle,
Right.
a belt with a buckle on it, swinging it, and chanting and
Just being
an
an absolute
prick.
dickhead.
Yeah. Now this man is 50-something years of age, and this has happened, right?
Yeah.
He's walking there, and he gets a smack of that in the head. He hits the deck, hits his head. Now he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And
Disabled because of some fucking Italian schmuck like.
And he never got a chance to get to the match, obviously.
Well, no, he's injured now.
Yeah, and
Poor
he went to the hospital. He was in intensive care, and he was in a really bad way.
He still is.
He still is, but if you see videos of him before or pictures of him before,
Yeah.
he can do the thumbs up now. He couldn't even do that.
He couldn't move.
He couldn't eat. He had to teach himself how to eat again, and he had to teach him.
The brain injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Jürgen Klopp didn't hear about it till the next day because he was.
Yeah, well, he was in the moment.
Yeah, he's in the moment.
They just won the.
Liverpool won 5-2.
They won the Champions League. Yeah. We went down into town to see that, didn't we? With the cousins.
2018 we got to the final.
We went twice actually.
We were beaten by Real 3-1 in the final.
Right.
Then we went to follow the year after and we won.
Yeah.
Against Tottenham 2-1.
Tottenham, right.
Yeah.
Was that 3 years in a row they were in the final but they lost?
They were 1 year. They were in 2017. They were in the Europa League final. 2018 was the Champions League final.
Right.
They lost those two finals.
Yeah.
And then the third one
Was the third time lucky?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, he Jürgen Klopp didn't hear about it the next day, and what he said in the video was that he never understood violence with football. He never understood that because it's football. Like, you know, it's not. Like, you understand if you go to a boxing match and people start.
It's probably
because it's testosterone and everyone's weird
or the UFC MMA event or whatever, like
coked out with. No, well, you know,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case. Well, I don't think your man was on that. But anyway, your man hit him with a belt buckle, left him in a heap on the ground, and Jürgen Klopp didn't hear about it till the next day. And,
Yeah.
And then he Kenny Dalglish.
Kenny, yeah.
Yeah, he was the only. He's actually the only one to win the league with. He wasn't the only manager to win the league with Liverpool, but he was the most recent manager before Jürgen Klopp.
Right.
To win the league with Liverpool.
That was back in the No.
Yeah, it would have been about the late 80s.
Late 80s,
Yeah, early 90s, because 1994 was when
Roy
Premiership, the Premier League, when it was changed to the Premier League, was 1994. 93?
93, yeah.
Oh no, Blackburn Rovers won it in 94 with Kenny Dalglish.
The year after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know much about football, but that much I do know.
But that's where the whole Liverpool never won the Premier League, yeah, but we still won it. We've won the league 19 times.
It's technically, yeah, because
people
want
the
to be
Premier League once.
Yeah.
But we won the league 18 times.
Yeah.
And the Premier League, so that's 19 combined.
But I think, altogether.
But Jürgen, like Jürgen Klopp, you can tell by him in the video. If you when you're watching it, the link is in the description.
You'll see it.
Have a look at the video because you know what I mean. He's genuine.
It's a real hard. Now, from what I'm saying, obviously, I'm not a football fan, but I know who Jürgen Klopp is. My family are all Liverpool supporters, so I'm obviously going to back them up 100%. You know, blood is thicker than water at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there and watching that. This is me as a non-football fan, not knowing loads about the game. But obviously, I know the rules, obviously, but I'm looking at that and I'm looking at him, and just you can tell if a person is genuine or not. And this man was way above and beyond fucking genuine. Just a real heartwarming, lovely gesture.
You can see it by him though. But see, the thing is, when he found out what happened, he sent the family a letter.
Yeah, I remember.
He sent them a letter saying, "Listen, if you need help at anything, and we're gonna help you." And
we cover you.
Yeah, because as he said in the interview, the fans aren't fans; they're family.
Yeah.
And that's what he looks for it like. And
Brilliant.
for someone to come out and say that was such a big club, that means a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and
big time.
do you not hear him saying, when I first came to Liverpool, I realised the Scouser was an Irish man or woman that can swim.
That can swim. Because the majority of Liverpool's made up of Irish women.
Yeah, like, you know,
exactly.
and stuff like that, and people connect with him, and you can see why people connect with him. But anyway, he donated 5,000 out of his own money to his GoFundMe.
Brilliant.
And
Brilliant.
He wrote him a letter saying if you need help or anything, you know where we are. Kenny Dalglish went up to the hospital that night after the match. He went up to see the wife, or the family, and
the family who were there.
Yeah, and then the wife came, but the wife never thought that he was going to pull through because it was that serious.
Right.
And then he if you look, I think it was like a couple of months. He got out with all the rehab and all that. And then Jürgen invited him to one of the matches.
Yeah.
And Jürgen Klopp actually came out and said if he lived in Liverpool, I'd give him unlimited matches.
Season
ticket for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
You know, and even in that video, he still says, well, you know, just because of, like, basically he said because of COVID, I'm still here. Yeah. And it's still the same. If you
it hasn't gone away. I haven't gone away.
If you still need it, you know where I am.
What was he saying? Something about a book signing? He has a book or something?
She wrote a book, and I'm actually going to buy it just to support her.
Yeah.
Because she wrote a book, and I think it's delayed because of COVID.
Yeah.
He said for everybody, he's going to go to the book launch because he couldn't make it because it was
Klopp?
because it was postponed.
Yeah.
But he's going to the book launch, and he said for anyone that's there that buys the book, he's going to sign it for them.
Fair play to him.
And for somebody like, and he's a big manager. But he's
a big name.
Like he won the Champions League there last year. The year before that, 2019. No, 2019 last year.
Last year, yeah.
And he came out when he was doing his interview, and he won 6 times. He won it.
Yeah.
He started singing that song. It's all about 6.
It's all about 6, baby.
He put it. It's all about 6, baby. And it was, like, he's funny though. He is, and he just, and you can see even with the players when he's talking with the players
when he celebrates.
Yeah, he gets really into it.
I've seen that, you know, a few times.
When the fans are there, he just be fist pumping it, and the fans do be like every few minutes. It's great. He's a great manager.
This was obviously back when fans could attend
and
live events.
It's a double whammy. He's a great manager, and he knocks United off the perch. So
how better can that be?
Yeah, it's just because for years Liverpool fans lived in that history. Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I will admit that we lived in that history. But now United are doing it. Let's be honest, Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer is not going to do one. He might have got you to the semi-final.
He's no Alex Ferguson.
No, Alex Ferguson was. Come here, you have to give credit where it's due.
Oh, you have to.
He's an unbelievable manager.
There's a reason why you got where you got.
Can you imagine if he didn't win that FA Cup final in 90? I can't remember what it was.
I think it was in his first year.
Yeah, second year.
Was it the early days?
It was the early days. If he didn't win that FA Cup final, they would have sacked him.
He was on his bollocks.
Yeah. Like if he wasn't winning that, he was sacked.
He was literally on a thread.
And he obviously he's lucky he won it, but it's just as well because he is a great manager. But you know what I liked about him? He was like, he took no shit.
But I think that's why he was so successful, though.
Look at David Beckham. He got a smack of a boot.
Remember reading about that years ago, actually, in the paper.
Little gash over it. But now look at David Beckham. Fucking one of the biggest athletes in the world.
Yeah, but
he has his own football team.
Yeah,
Miami something. And have you?
Oh, fuck. What are you called?
It's Miami, and anyway.
It's MLS, Major League Soccer in the States. That league.
Like he's doing well. Like
Yeah.
fair play to him. I'm happy for him. He's. It's good to see somebody.
But I think why I'm sorry to point out, but I think why Alex Ferguson did that back then because El David was getting fucking bit of a prima donna like.
Yeah, he was. He cared more about his moisturiser than he did his football.
Remember the Brill cream for his hair.
That's what it was.
The Brill cream. Because I remember that years ago, back when I had hair, putting the Brill cream in my hair, thinking it was all super daddy wrapper and all. He looked like a gown, and he stopped that.
Yeah, but anyway,
Jürgen Klopp and all.
Yeah, he's deadly. He's
one of a kind.
He's one of the best managers in the world. And do you know, after he won the Premier League, he rang Alex Ferguson at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What, the gloat like?
Yeah, to talk to him. Look, because I think it was years ago, when Jürgen was only starting out in the management, because he was a player before. He played with Moyens.
Yeah.
And then he managed them as a player manager.
Player manager, yeah.
And then it was someone. I think it was someone before that, and then he was with someone before.
I wouldn't know much about him before.
Then he went to Mayens, whatever they are.
Yeah.
And then he went to Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, and then he went to Liverpool. And Klopp met him. Ferguson met him years ago.
Right.
And Ferguson knew that he was going to be a great manager.
Yeah.
Ferguson said that.
He just had the mind for it.
Yeah. And you know, you ever heard of the Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson?
I know the name.
Right.
Jordan Henderson. Yeah.
Alex Ferguson also said.
Hendo.
Yeah. Ferguson also said he'd never sign him because the way he runs, and he's too much of an injury prone. Now look at him. And he's captain of Liverpool. He won the Premier League. He won the Super Cup.
Right.
He won the Champions League.
Yeah,
all in the 1 year.
He's
the only captain to do that. Steven Gerrard didn't even do that.
It's because he kept slipping.
That's it. I'm not gonna slag that. Really start crying when that happened. And that Demba bollocks. He fucking
Demba. Yeah.
Sure.
I just know the names. I just heard of these few bits and bobs like.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know much like.
But anyway, there's low, and do you know what the Liverpool players as well? They actually they after one of the matches. Yeah, they held up a flag and they all got in a huddle and they held her up and it was like you'll never walk alone.
For Sean Cox.
Yeah. So that was nice, you know.
Brilliant, fair play to them.
And there was loads of other stuff that loads of people donated and Liverpool and you can see the family are happy that. Like, can you imagine you're going to see this match? You're never going to think. See, they're obviously taking the positives from the negatives. The negative thing that happened there was he was nearly left for dead. He was left for dead.
He was practically left for dead. Let's not get
And the positives are he's getting to meet the people who he really likes and who the club he loves.
But it's terrible that had to happen to him.
To get him to...
Yeah.
You know, it's horrible. But I think your man only got 2 or 3 years for doing that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That's attempted murder.
Pretty much.
It is.
Pretty much.
Left in a serious way.
Yeah. Anyway, we move on from that there.
Khabib,
Khabib,
254.
UFC 254.
Yeah.
And I have to say, listen, like I know the last episode I was like, Khabib, lay and pray, he's boring, whatever. That fight wasn't boring.
No, I enjoyed it.
I have to say, tremendous fun. But you know what, watching that fight, but what I will say is, he wasn't himself.
No, but if he was to fight Tony Ferguson the way he fought that fight, he would have got knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's it. Or if he fought Michael Chandler. Chandler. Yeah.
Michael
if he fought
Chandler,
him like that, I'm sure he would have knocked him out too.
Yeah.
You know, or McGregor, or any of the top
because
guys.
We all know how good, obviously, McGregor's hands are.
Yeah.
I don't know much about your man Chandler, but I know how good, especially with those elbows, Ferguson is, because he does that Wing Chun, close quarter combat shit.
Like, so, and he was, I watched that and I have a different sort of respect for Khabib after watching it.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't like the way he was taking unnecessary punches.
Yeah, I mean, the Khabib previous to that fight wouldn't have taken those punches. So, I think, I'll be honest with you, right? Looking at that, I think he just wanted to get through the fight. Don't get me wrong, he was still better than Gaethje.
Gaethje was shit.
He's still better than Gaethje.
He was like giving it all. It was just he looked awkward.
I think he might have got fucking.
Oh, Ali Abdez. There's a few quid there. Take a dive there in the second round and let him choke you out. But I wouldn't take that away from Khabib because I have a different.
No, don't, and I'll tell you why. Because if that was all set up, Khabib wouldn't have reacted the way he reacted at the end of the fight, the way he cried. Because I'll tell you one thing, obviously, I'm not going to start going all fucking dreary, whatever, but I was watching that with a few points to me.
Yeah.
With a few points to me, a few Guinness. Obviously, as you know, your grandfather, my father, I lost him when I was 14, going 15, and I got... Now, obviously I knew his father passed away. What was that, 2 months prior, was it?
Yeah,
it was fair. It
was recent.
Fairly recent enough, anyway. And obviously I knew that, but it was put to the back of my head, you know. But then just when I seen him there, it was just to hit me. He was like, "Oh, was that?" And just I'm crying like a baby.
It was more the reaction of it.
But come here, listen. Wasn't the only one that shed a few tears. I was seeing all these MMA fighters as well, UFC fighters and stuff as well. They were all bawling because everybody got caught up in that moment.
It was some submission.
It was fucking. It was very out of character for Khabib, the triangle.
What a way to go out, in all fairness.
It was, but I
want to. If he's coming back, I don't want to see him fight McGregor. I don't want to see him fight Poirier, Dustin.
He doesn't need to fight McGregor.
I don't want to see him fight Tony Ferguson. Give him the GSP fight. For the 30, you know, it was his dad's wish for him to fight GSP.
GSP, yeah, but man,
but that's a dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Unless you do it at catchweight.
Well, it will be a catchweight because
have you seen GSP recently?
I have, yeah, but
he's very slim.
But GSP did say he wouldn't go down to lightweight. It'd have to be at a catchweight. If he said like a big if.
Yeah. If
they were to fight. Now I don't know. I can't remember if this said just before or just after. I think it might have been after actually.
Yeah.
But he did say like if they were to fight, it would have to be at a catchweight. So probably 160. A catchweight 160, 60, whatever. Like, because I know what's his name?
Dana has a surprise for
Khabib.
And he didn't say it because Khabib retired. Is he setting up a 165 division, and he's gonna put him in GSP for the belt? Because Khabib's not going to go to welterweight, and he's not going to go to featherweight.
No, but come here, GSP is not going to come back for like a run as champion. He's going to come back for one and done.
Be the first person to win 3 belts in 3 different weight classes.
And then retire again. Well, I mean, that undermines though that new, if there's going to be a new belt, of course, that takes away from the prestige.
Suppose, but look, he came back.
Look what was happening with fucking the lightweight division, interim belts and fucking all that bollocks. Yeah. I don't believe in that interim belt.
Yeah, well,
I don't believe in it.
It used to be only when somebody was injured.
Yeah, but that's fair enough. But then
they're handing them out like leaflets now.
Like fucking the last episode, Dan Hardy says, "See Tony Ferguson still coming out with that old UFC belt."
Yeah,
like the old school one.
Him and Tony Ferguson went back and forth as well. I don't like Tony Ferguson. I think he's a great. I think he's a great fighter.
Listen, he needs somebody to monitor his fucking Twitter from.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking coked up stripper. He is.
Yeah. He's a great fighter, but he's a freak.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, he is.
But
there's nothing wrong with being a weirdo though.
No, but come here, I think that kind of mad eccentric weird side of him is what makes him so great.
Yeah, and a kick and steal poles.
Yeah, well, that's just stupid. That's not great about that.
Yeah, and then he falls over the wire and breaks his leg.
That's just a clown.
Or whatever it was.
That's just, you're being a clown there, showing off. Stop that.
But do you think he'll be able to come back? Dana seems to think he will.
Just talks.
Yeah, but see, I believe in his culture, the parents have a lot to say.
It's mad. I said to him, but I think he might. Obviously, I don't know much about his mother, but I know would have been his father's last wish. But I actually forgot about the whole GSP thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh well, you don't come back for a third, you know, if it was GSP. I'm like, won't they? Like, you know, I don't know.
I'd like to see it. That's the fight I want to see.
Yeah.
That's the fight I know a lot of people want to see. It's not like, but then again, will he come back and shut McGregor up?
But I mean, that's if he comes back.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you not remember? I think you sent me. It was you that sent me the article of the
tournament.
There was supposed to be speculation of a lightweight tournament, but
it was on extra.ie.
Extra.ie, but it was only one article. I looked it up to see if it was any other news outlets.
I don't think it is going to happen. Are they going to do it on one night? Because that'll be
like the old school.
Yeah, that's the proper way.
Like the Bellator Grand Prix and stuff.
That's the proper way to do it. You can't do it like week after week. It's going to be shit.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do it like fucking, remember like that film Warrior.
I'd be all about it if that was the case.
Remember like that film Warrior?
If they were going to do it the one night.
If you really want to know who the fucking champion is, have a one night tournament. Go back to fucking 1993.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That's something that I would want to see.
I mean, that was the reason why
I'm going to say it. I can see McGregor doing Poirier.
Oh yeah.
Going getting the lightweight belt back, going up and trying to go for the welterweight, or if the 165 comes out.
165.
But I don't think Dana wants to do that because he doesn't want it to be like boxing and be fucking 30
It's gonna be
belts
again. It's like what we said, like the alphabet fucking belts.
Yeah.
All that bollocksology. Just keep it, you know, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, so on.
Yeah.
So forth, like, rather than lightweight, lightweight, super lightweight,
or and
smell me helmet weight,
super middleweight.
super duper fat weight.
Yeah, no, it's
Stop that.
It's. I don't think they should, but there's a lot of Kevin Lee is campaigning for it. There's a few of them campaigning for it.
Yeah, but it's Kevin Lee though.
Yeah, I know he's shit. He had that one of glory there. Who did he lose to? Ferguson?
What remember that thing with Michael Chiesa? He was talking shit about his man. Don't you ever talk about your man? Remember that shit?
Was sick though.
Yeah, but he was Kevin Lee being an arsehole.
He was trying to be like Conor.
Listen, there's one. Listen, talk shit about me.
Yeah.
Talk shit about me, man. I will gouge your fucking eyes out and there'll be no fight.
And look, I don't blame you, man.
Michael Chiesa, no. Oh, come here.
But
there'll be no security stop me.
I used to like him.
Michael.
Yeah.
Chiesa, yeah.
Until like he went and sued McGregor for. Come here, listen.
Well, the glass going his eye though. The busting.
Busted his eye.
No.
And I know it's horrible.
Loss of earnings, Darren.
Yeah, I know.
That he could have gotten that.
McGregor shouldn't have done it. But he could have, if he had been clever, instead of going to be a bitch and sue him, he could have started talking smack about McGregor and say, "Come on, let's do it. Get a fight and get a bigger payday."
Yeah.
Why didn't he do it like that? If he was a real fighter, he would have done it like that.
Yeah, but come
here.
here.
He's a great fighter, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but come here, McGregor could have went fuck off.
Well, I think he's doing commentary now, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
Did he retire or? He was at welterweight and he was on a good run. He's on a good tier the last time we saw him.
I know, but I don't know much about him after the whole bus incident. You'd obviously know a bit more than I would now, but I think just based on that kind of what I'd known him before, I thought he's better. I think if anything, that whole bus incident kind of took the wind out of his sails.
Yeah, but he's still a great fighter, and I want to see him fight again.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about the kind of the heart.
Yeah, see,
you still have the tools, but you have to have the heart behind it.
Before we have you got anything else we want to talk about?
Yeah, well,
because I was thinking.
Oh well, we still have to talk about Tyson and Roy Jones.
Yeah, so we'll go on to
Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson pre-fight press conference. So Darren, your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it. As I said, I didn't watch the whole conference or watch the
listen,
highlights, but I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've no fucking desire to watch fucking Jake Paul.
I always get mixed up with him.
It's Logan. Is it Logan's the brother? Yeah.
Jake Paul is the one, the bit of a mad one. Like he was the one with the guns and shit, and he's got. He is a gill. He's not mad at all.
I like Logan. I wouldn't be Logan Paul's biggest fan, but I like him better.
Did you watch that video I told you about the last time? Paulo Costa.
Oh, well, he was wrestling.
Yeah.
I'll
get
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was meant to, but I got sidetracked. So
Jones.
Apologise about that.
Oh, Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
serious amount of respect shown between the two of them.
A serious amount of respect. But you know what? Though, listen, there's no need. They've been around the way and around the bend and everywhere in between. They don't need the smack talk.
Yeah, but
their names sell that fucking fight.
People are gonna tune in.
I'm still. Come here, listen. I'm gonna be watching.
What is it on though?
Is it gonna be on BT?
I'm
gonna double check that.
It could be. It has to be on something. It's either Sky Sports, BT, because I know something Sports Car or
Triller or something they're called.
Yeah.
Promoting it.
Because I wonder will they be showing it over here? That's what I was thinking.
I know that they are. Yeah, because I seen it last. I just can't remember.
Yeah, because I was thinking safety won't showing it over here. Look,
I'm going to look it up now.
And sure, you get it online anyway. But see, the thing is about watching something like that online, everyone has the same idea. They're all going to be trying to get it online and stuff, and then it's going to be all laggy and glitching and.
Well, it's from the Staples Centre anyway.
Yeah.
The Staples Centre.
But then
BT Sports box office.
Wouldn't you know?
Box office.
BT Sports box office.
What was that? We were talking about that off the air last Saturday because you wanted to watch the UFC.
The Khabib, I had to order it in. I was saying that it was only €20
No, but that's not the point. Like you're paying for BT Sports, Darren, because that was the whole idea of getting BT Sports. You didn't have to pay fucking pay-per-view.
I wonder if I got rid of BT Sports, could I still get the BT Sports box office?
I mean,
I know with Sky you can do that.
I know with Sky box office you can do that just without having the sports channels. So, but
because I was looking at that Now TV as well. I was thinking about going with that.
The amount of people using Now TV. The amount of people.
No, I was just using it for BT.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just in general for the everyday, they're viewing.
But yeah, Mike Tyson, the respect shown there, and as we said, I think it was one of our early episodes. I think it was one. It
was the fourth podcast we spoke about.
And we said it's no exhibition. Who was in for an exhibition with Mike Tyson?
It's what was I said you had to call it an exhibition, so you didn't have to call it an execution.
Yeah, that's it,
I got that from the Rocky Balboa film because remember it was actually a man Antonio Tarver played. Remember him, the boxer Antonio Tarver?
Yeah.
He played your man Mason the Lion Dixon, and that was the one of the commentators said it in the film. You know, they had to call it an exhibition, so they have to call it an execution. So I fucking robbed the Riker over.
Yeah.
Fucking robbed the Riker. It is what it is.
Well, like, Roy Jones is right in what he's saying though.
Yeah. If you're coming basically half hours to Mike Tyson, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, and Mike Tyson, he's looking like he wants to take people's heads off.
He's looking beefy.
This, as I said in the first
but in a good way though.
It's not. This is not an exhibition. He's coming back to see if he can compete. Because Roy Jones Jr. was relevant until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2018. No.
Yeah, but come here, listen. He still looks good.
Yeah.
He still looks fucking quite good.
How old is Roy Jones?
He's 51
yeah.
and Tyson is 54. There's only 3 years between them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
A very interesting.
Because fight. if Roy Jones Jr. can kind of flicky shab and move, and which is going to be very hard with Tyson, because Tyson cuts off the ring very well. He
style, yeah.
Yeah, he bet like he kind of, in a sense, he puts his weight on you, and where he's pressuring you. And
this is why he's an offensive fighter.
Yeah, and when you pressure somebody, well, you either sink or swim.
Yeah.
You're either gonna.
But see, wasn't Roy Jones like a counter?
That's what I mean.
So it's that dynamic.
It's going to be like chess.
Literally a chess game. Yeah.
But, and the first round's going to be boring.
It's going to be a lot of feel now.
Yeah, or I could be wrong.
Or it could be
just
sparks.
come out and just take him out in the first round, the first 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. But see, I like Roy Jones Jr. as well, so I don't want to disrespect.
I've a lot of respect.
Yeah,
for
I don't
want
to disrespect him in that sense, because he's the only boxer to go up a weight class. I think it was up to heavyweight.
Up to heavyweight.
Win a belt and come back down.
He's not the only boxer. Bob Fitzsimons.
Remember,
I said it.
Right, yeah,
he wanted to match Bob Fitzsimons' record to win the heavyweight, but then come back down to lightweight and win it again.
That's what it was. Yeah,
that's what it was, because your man Bob Fitzsimons back in Jesus, a long ass time ago.
But you look at it now. I know Tony Bellew didn't win a belt when he fought David Hay around.
Yeah.
Well, he fought David Hay, right, and then he came straight back down to cruiserweight to fight Usyk.
Alexander Usyk. Yeah.
He shouldn't have done that.
No, I think he was drained.
Yeah, I think he should have said, "Here, come on up." If there wasn't as much miles on his clock, and if he wasn't as wear and tear from the years of boxing,
look,
if you've seen him,
he's been through wars.
He has. Like, so if it wasn't that, if that was him 10 years ago, he was good, but he wasn't. He was like a fine wine. He matured with age.
He got better as he got older.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens though, isn't it?
Yeah, like
some people peak when they're early, like Tyson did in his earlier days, and then they have Lewis, who peaked when he was later.
Yeah,
the fine wine thing.
Yeah,
perfect
that's what it is. Like,
yeah.
And he shouldn't have come back down and fought Usyk like that.
No, I don't think so. And plus, Alexander Usyk isn't the fucking pushover either.
Before we go miles off, pick a winner between Junior and.
Oh, I can't.
No,
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. Obviously, listen.
Your boxing heart is telling me Mike Tyson's going to wipe him out.
Do you know what? Come here, listen. I'm a huge, always have been since day one, Mike Tyson. Ton of respect for Roy Jones, but you know what? Listen, I'm going to make a pick. Tyson.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tyson.
But if you're a betting man, I'd put it on Junior.
Yeah, because you're going to get better odds.
Yeah. I like the way I had €5 on Povetkin to knock out fucking Dillon White in the fifth round.
Did, yeah.
Yeah, and he did knock him out in the fifth round.
What you give it at?
250 quid.
Happy days.
Yeah. And now I'm calling it now. I'm going to do...
See, you're the betting man, so you'll know.
I'm going to do... what's his name? Derek... Chisora.
War Chisora.
I'm gonna do him in the second round.
You said that, you called that earlier.
5 quid in the second round isn't a bad one. So I'm gonna do that.
Fiver.
Or I was caught, right? Second round was the first one to come to me heading in the fifth round. So I'm gonna do 5 on each, fifth and sixth.
Right, so was it second and 5, is it?
Yeah.
Deadly.
I would say fifth and sixth there, didn't it?
Fifth and sixth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
It's God telling me to do it. I'm only messing.
The God speaks through me, my child. Don't know where that voice came from.
That was my other personality. You fat tick.
Right, she did. I can't call what round.
So yeah, well, no, we believe we look.
Tyson's
gonna win.
Tyson
I think if Tyson's gonna win, it's gonna be in the first 1 to 3.
Well, he'd have to.
How many 8 rounds is it?
It's only 2-minute rounds though.
Is it 8 rounds though?
Oh, it's not an exhibition 10 rounds. Although I don't know.
I think it could be 10 rounds. No, I'd say it is 10 rounds.
Do you know what? Listen, you know what's gonna happen here? We're gonna be like recording this, And then listen back, goes, I should have fucking googled that.
yeah.
Stop that, will you?
Yeah, no, I think it's 10 rounds, but 8 rounds.
I'll tell you fucking now.
It's gonna be a great fight though. Who is your man that Jake Paul? Is he on the fucking undercard?
Yeah.
Who was he fighting?
I don't know. I
don't
don't
desire to watch that at all.
But that's what I said. I'm literally just watching it for the lads, the Tyson and Jones Junior.
Probably a load of YouTubers on the undercard, isn't it?
There's only 4 fights. It's only a 4 fight card.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, there's not a rag of fights.
I wonder when you look at Chuck Liddell fight and you get charged 12 quid.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? Fucking Golden Boy. What's his name? Oscar De La Hoya.
Fucking Fat De La Hoya.
Yeah, he's meant to be back training.
Yeah, he wants to fight Dana. Does yeah?
No, he was all apologetic and stuff to Dana, and
alright,
they were saying this, and you know, we all say stupid things, and
still don't like him. Stupid cocaine.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, he's an idiot. What's the story with boxers? They all go, look, Ricky Hatton got off fat and all. Saying that though.
Yeah, but Ricky was always fat. You just always used to get into shape for fights, which is not good for you.
No, Ricky Fat.
Ricky Fat.
Yeah, like
I never heard of him. Ricky
no, but you know what I mean? Like he's fucking.
That's up there with Fat Hardy, man.
Yeah, Fardy.
Fardy. No. He's not fat anymore, but he was at once upon a time.
Oh, when he used to walk like a penguin.
Yeah,
Still does actually.
His feet walking instead of 10 or 2, his feet are walking at fucking 3 and 9.
Yeah, he had a waddle.
He didn't walk, he waddled around.
Yeah. Fat and he used to put on a good bit of timber when he was when he was not in a training camp. That's not good for your health.
It's really not.
Like
it's really fucking not. Like.
But like he was a great boxer. I can't believe I thought he was going to beat Mayweather that time. How naive and stupid was it?
He believed his own hype.
Yeah, I believed he.
That's why.
He was a great boxer. He was a great boxer. I liked him.
No, great boxer in his own right, but there's levels.
Yeah, see his son is boxing. His son is not bad.
Ricky Hatton.
Do you know Tyson Fury's old promoter Mark Hennessy?
Right, yeah.
His son is boxing.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's really good.
Alright.
Like he's a bit square though, but he's decent. Like he's a bit
square, like.
Yeah.
Oh, back and
But like he's good. Like he's.
Yeah.
I watched one or two of his fights now. I say he has a bit more, but I haven't watched that much. But like he's decent. He's not bad.
I was going to look this up about this exhibition there.
Yeah, I'd say it's 10 rounds. More
let's give me the blatant history here. I know the history, lads. Come on, fight card. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we should say 10 rounds anyway.
Well, usually exhibitions are. Hold on. Date 28 November. Start time 10 Eastern time. So that'd be like Eastern time. That would be the East Coast.
Yeah.
Eastern time, so 10 PM. So whatever so that's what 5 hours.
2 or 3 in the morning.
They're 5 hours behind. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2,
3 in the morning.
3. Yeah, so it won't start till 3 in the morning. Probably about 3 till 5.
Set your alarm to go up for that because I'm not staying awake to watch them fucking ponces dance around the ring.
No, I could not give a fiddler's fuck. A flying fiddler's fuck about that.
I just want to see.
Well, I know that 2 minute rounds anyway.
First fight back in the many years.
Yeah, but come here. Do you not remember what Roy Jones said? It's beneficial for both if it's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's a different fight. It's a faster fight.
I wonder will they put them up?
Don't know.
It's all to do with the commission, no?
Well, it's sponsored by the WBC. Sanctioned.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, I seen you were asking
sanctioned.
why they brought them in, and Roy Jones was like, oh, we're old school, and...
No, but you don't want people to think, oh, it's a quote-unquote fight.
Yeah.
And, basically thinking they're gonna, tap her out. Like, no, stop that.
This is going to be a great fight.
I think, honest to God, right, I think this is...
I'd say it'd do at least 5 million views.
No, but come here, I think, the way... Again, I know, obviously, it's only a film or whatever, but Rocky Balboa, I remember saying about the whole thing about the stuff in the basement.
Yeah.
Tyson has stuff in the basement.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of that. This is kind of like a type of redemption for him.
He didn't go out the way he wanted to go out.
But that's what I'm saying, that's why, you know what I mean?
Like, when you look back at his career, he did do it all, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, don't get it twisted.
But I mean, going to prison and stuff like that. If that didn't
mistakes
happen,
were made, and
he was fucked over.
Mistakes were made. He was surrounded by the wrong people.
That
leeches
wanker.
And just blood sucking leeches who bled him fucking dry, and
Yeah, it was, of course, like...
You know.
That video going around of Don King and him when he throws the water at Don King, did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
He apologised to him for that. They're back talking now, apparently.
I sure fucking was to see Tyson apologised to him on Tony Atlas.
Why?
Is it Tony Atlas? Because it was something that happened years ago. Tyson was fucking being a fucking delinquent.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the big thing with Tony Atlas's niece? And she was much younger than him. Like. Tyson was about 14 and she was about 12. You know what I mean? It's a bit...
Yeah, 14 and 12. 2 years.
No, but come here, listen. When you're that age, 2 years, it is. I know nowadays, you know, like I mean, 35. I'm 37 now, so me being with someone that's 35 isn't because we're both fucking adults. At 12, you're a child. At 14, you're a teenager.
Yeah, but he didn't do the intercourse, did he?
I don't know.
He probably didn't insert it.
There's a reason why fucking Tony Atlas pulled a gun on him.
Oh, right, lovely.
Ah, yeah. That wasn't just in the Tyson film.
Oh, really? I thought that was...
Ah, no, he pulled a gun on him for real, yeah. He was gonna shoot him. He was gonna kill him, yeah. If he had shot him, we wouldn't be talking about him today.
Yeah,
no, because the world would have never heard of Mike Tyson. Do you understand
you don't blame him for pulling the gun, do you?
I'd kill him.
Yeah.
Well, he probably... it's
he was a big lad at 14, though.
But come here, listen, he started boxing training at 13 years of age and people thought he was lying about his age.
Yeah.
They pretended he was 13, but he was really older. But he was like, no, I think Cuss had to bring like his birds here to one of the
he was a mad philosopher. Yeah, man, Cuss, wasn't he?
He's very intelligent, into psychology, and he used to hypnotise Tyson and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's when he died. That's what fucked Tyson up.
Big time. But you have to remember, Cuss taught Tyson how to be like a conqueror, like a fucking destroyer in the ring. But he didn't teach him how to deal with it. How to deal with the aftermath to being so young. Youngest heavyweight champion.
Though, right? Well, not that he didn't get enough time, but it was how he died and stuff. Maybe he was prepared for that, and he didn't get a chance because he kicked the bucket.
Well, I think that's what it was. I remember one of the interviews Cuss gave before, obviously it was well before he was champion, but you know, Tyson gives me the purpose to stay alive. You know, I will stay alive to see him become world heavyweight champion. He believed in him, and he obviously seen something special in him that he didn't. Yeah. And you can see how emotional Tyson gets talking about.
Oh, you can see.
He can't even talk. He gets that emotional.
And he nearly starts crying.
No, he does be crying. He can't even talk.
It's crazy though, isn't it?
Yeah, but he
was a father figure to him.
Cuss was his dad.
Yeah, that's basically pretty cool. And back then, for a white person to take in the people of colour,
he was an Italian American. Customato.
I know, but I mean, like when he, as Tyson said in the Joe Rogan podcast, he looked to help people who were horrible to like blacks, the Irish.
Yeah.
Because he had it was
Bobby Stewart had Irish lineage. Bobby, you know your man, Bobby Stewart.
Yeah. And it was stuff like he looked to help people. So obviously he knew he was a lawyer of war. So he's like, right, I'll take him in if he puts that energy of what he's putting into robbing people into boxing. And even though he did rob on Cuss, it's still like. Then Tyson was. In his head, he was a victim, we'd say, because of his life and how he was brought up and what.
Because of his man, what happened with his man, dad.
I'd say he felt like he was a victim.
Yeah.
And he was just, fuck you.
Lashing out at the world. He was.
A teenager, hormones all over the place.
But not only that, see Tyson was like, when he's younger days, obviously pre-Cuss, whatever, like, he was in and out of fucking juvenile hall and. Yeah. He had a fucking record as long as his arm before the age of 13, like, you know what I mean?
Him and Joey Diaz knew each other. Well, they didn't know each other.
No, they didn't know each other, but
they knew of the same.
They used to hang around the same circles.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And that's what it was, because Joey Diaz was on the Hotboxing podcast, and he goes, and that's what Joey Diaz said to Tyson. He goes, "We've definitely walked by each other." Yeah. We've definitely walked by each other because they're kind of similar age, you know.
What's your man? Let's Go champ.
Oh, Shannon.
Yeah, they grew up in the same area.
Oh yeah, they're from the fucking the Brownsville.
Yeah.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. They're from the same neighbourhood. Yeah. That story of Shannon Briggs. That was a very sad story.
What is he even doing with himself now?
I don't know. You don't see much of him because I follow him on Instagram.
He was campaigning to be fighting like.
Remember that time he got busted for PEDs though?
Oh, I forgot about that. Fuck
That's why. I'd say he's probably still fucking got suspended or well, I don't know. I can't remember.
The last time I seen him, it was that Logan Paul fella.
What was that all about?
He was just being an idiot. Just causing, storing her up, selling the fight with him. That's what I took her as. Maybe that's just him. I don't know.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah, I think he's deadly though.
I love him.
Yeah, I do. And it's mad. He suffered with depression and.
He turned it around though.
Ah, yeah, he was 300 and something pound or 200 and something
He was
pound.
depressed off his head. He wasn't looking after his health. Poor fucker. But the thing is though, he was homeless since he was 13 or something.
Do you reckon he's bankrupt or do you reckon he has a few bob there?
I reckon he's living comfortably alright.
Yeah,
Not filthy rich now, but he's definitely comfortable.
If he wanted it, he would though. If he wanted to go and commentate, people would take him up. Imagine that.
He's a personality.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alone. Without having to step into a ring. Just personality alone.
Yeah, he's
although he's huge, hands on him.
Yeah, he's deadly.
Hands are huge.
Do you know actually? No, KSI, the fella who. I don't know an awful lot about this.
Well, I just know his name from YouTube.
Yeah,
that's it.
His training partner for the Logan Paul fight is actually a boxer, and he boxes out. He's English,
right?
But he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking quality. Can't remember his name.
After the
show, I'll Google it and I'll show you.
And you know what? We'll follow her up on the next episode.
Yeah, but he's unbelievable.
Right.
Mayweather signed him to his promotion.
Of course he did, because Mayweather obviously knows
money.
talent.
Yeah,
money Mayweather. You
and
know
he's
what I mean?
good. Like he's decent. So
yeah. That's it.
That's it.
So listen, we're gonna leave it right there, folks. We're an hour and a half.
It's the longest one we've done so far.
We've actually superseded the last one, which was nearly an hour and 20 minutes. So listen, we're gonna leave yous. We're gonna love yous. We're gonna say good night. God bless.
God is love.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Peace.